beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Get your mind back.
Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punch caught him clean. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. And missed with that jab. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Alfred's legs are all over the place. Slot is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Swing and a miss with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. In that last round. I promise you, all three judges here.
Good work out there.
Time for the fifth round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
Blocks that jab. Going to punch himself out, though. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He throws a punch. A receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round.
This is the beginning of round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That hook won't score. They exchange punches. Hatton couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, four. Give me your glove.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Well, then look at his corner. Look for the instruction. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Punch, counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Missing with the hook. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. Here we go. It's round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His stamina is off the charts. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, they're thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Hosting this fight, now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher.
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just the same again. Don't check.
There's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
The jab not finding its target. They miss with the jab. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Missing with the hook. Looking to land the hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Smart. Good man, good man.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Don't worry about that.
Great round, now relax. You were thinking, you were smart.
Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care.
There's the bell to start round 9. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here?
Taking too much, the fight is over.
Will this fight continue? No, it will not. They're going to stop it.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because